will. I just want to see what the matchup is going to be like compared to like what character. So we are going into the character select screen. We're going to take a look. Obviously, it's going to be Cammy for Punk the God. It is indeed the DJ. It has come to fruition. Damn, we're good. We were legit talking about this like what, maybe like an hour ago. I'm like, I think Zhen's gonna be going for the DJ.
Yeah. When we were thinking about it on paper a little bit, it just seemed like a character that can kind of make Cammy a little bit more uncomfortable early, right? Like for JP, you got to be super on point to get Cammy off her game. Right now, though, I think a DJ does the job that Cammy does almost just as well.
Oh, that is punishable.
That
yeah.
was unfortunate. Yeah, committing to the stand fears. A little bit too close for that one. And Zhen tried to wake up with the parry. Does wake up with the OD kicks this time and finds it, but only a little bit drive meter. And that's why Punk did the spin knuckle, right? He wanted to get back in the face for
that was the uppercut. You know damn well that was an input error. Not an input error, but you know, it overlaps. That's going to be a big punish counter. Can he close it out here? He sure can. Machine gun up, taking care of the rest of the life bar.
That shaves the health off the characters that it hits, bro. It is wild to see that. But yeah, what an open up for Zhen here, and then he gets the punish counter on the landing. This is a great start for him, man. Oh, and then Punk gets caught, gets the full combo off of it as well.
Was that a punish counter? I think he just got hit with the crouch medium punch afterwards.
Oh yeah, you're right. Didn't actually combo. Man's Punk was maybe just holding up, trying to get out.
Oh, just cool again. Man, the exchange from both, it's a scramble, but no, in that +2 situation, Zhen actually gets to convert off of that trade so easily. Yo, the standing leg kick into the link. We gotta bring it back, man. I want to see the full shebang bang. Give me the level 3, baby. There you go.
The pose at the end. I love it.
There you go.
Man, Zhen off to a roaring start here. First game, and we know how quick the rematch is in this game. These players
we gotta
already
go back.
ready.
We gotta go back.
They're
Listen,
already ready.
In the game of Street Fighter 6, the rematches are instant. There's no time.
Yeah, and I love the fact that Zhen had the perfect parry ready. Ooh, the meaty slide with the drive rush behind it. Still, though, Punk confident in the trade and confident in the throw bait as well. But Zhen waking up. I love this right here. Even faking the fireball out, trying to get Punk to jump, and he gets another perfect parry.
Not a tool, man. Oh.
Drive rush, no check from Punk. He does jump, but doesn't take advantage of it. There's something he'll take advantage of, though.
I think that's the first blatant mistake that Zhen has made, trying to get a read off of Punk, trying to get a throw as well. But we talked about this earlier. The up kicks could be so detrimental to Cammy's airborne approach. And that's more than enough in the tank. Yo, the heavy kick Sobat, bringing Zhen into match point.
This is a great position for Zhen, too. 2 bars to his name as well, and then the hezzy on the drive rush caught Punk off guard.
It's so tough to call. Like, whatever normal. Damn, that was a good punish. Yo, Punk the God just outside of Sobot range.
Talked about the reactions on both of these fellas, right? Punk showed it off there. The Fierce actually gets the jump at the Sobot link. That was really cool.
The standing heavy punch caught him in air. Oh, the standing medium punch, back heavy kick as well. Just cool extension.
Oh man, this is gonna hurt Punk right here. He's gonna be on life support health-wise afterwards. Zhen's gonna build up that drive meter as well, so he's got a lot of options on his table.
You gotta drive rush forward, right? You have to.
Oh!
Hey!
And there it is, 4 rounds straight, if I'm not mistaken.
That is back to the wall, so let's see how he plays under the pressure here against Mono. It's gonna be Cammy against DJ, as expected.
This is the match of the day, and of course, yeah, Punk winning would put both Punk and Mono at 2-2. And everything to do with the remaining matches, so a very important one to try and make it through that top 16. Punk didn't have the greatest of days yesterday. Mono looking to carry on the momentum. Cammy versus DJ, let's go.
Immediately opening up with that fireball fake, but that doesn't stop Punk from getting in. We're in the corner, fighting out of the corner though, looking for a parry, doesn't come. Counter hit light, not made, still the link after that. Nice check on the drive rush from Punk. Gladly takes that damage and the corner positioning as well. Here we go. Loop him up.
Yep, no loop time, but yeah, refuses to take just.
Yeah, no time for that mix up. Perfect parry. Tim Buffer behind it, puts himself in burnout, but you wouldn't know it.
As long as you're on the offense, it's alright for burnout. It's just whenever you need to block, that it becomes a bit long. He's trying a huge jump, completely preemptive, sniping the just cool there. Punk only needs one more opening to get the round. He wanted a chip, but that was not enough. Another chance, and you know what?
Right.
That was
wakes up anyway.
That was it. Unless you went for an extremely hard read, I believe, of like level 2. Would that even beat it? Not even sure.
Yeah, he doesn't get meaty after that, right? Unless it's a drive rush follow-up.
Yeah, put himself in the checkmate situation. First round for Punk. The momentum carries on.
Oh, wow. A big let off there for Mono.
And Punk is really moving a lot. Just the neutral jumps, the jumps, just trying to stop Mono Getting any momentum, still blocking 3 bars on both
Nice
sides.
punish. Backdash, a very rarely seen option.
Okay, alright, the next hit should kill for Punk. Just waiting, and you can see Mono adjusting, right, using the drive rush into light to make it as short as possible, not letting Punk react to it. But the range Punk stays at is when you can't really adjust and adapt with the distance of the drive rush. No what impressed.
Punk not really falling for a lot of these mix-up tricks off the back of the drive rush here from Mono, and he finds himself pushed back into the corner.
Oh.
Big mistake there.
And he gave it a try, but we're blocking and straight to the DP. Punk gets a clean game number 1. Mono, unfortunately, yeah, burning himself out. I think he wanted a drive rush, but he didn't realize he didn't have a full bar.
Oh, nice. That worked out for him as Punk ran straight into it, but lets off of the OD.
And back to Futsis. No anti-air, he was not.
Again, backdashing after blocking the jump in. A very rarely seen option.
Yeah.
Backdash so much worse in this game now. Not airborne.
Yeah,
Just
you
throw
only really use it
invincible.
with the throw, right?
Yeah, it's literally only throw invincible. You get full grounded punish. What a huge round that was though from Mono. Everything hitting.
That's what Mono needs. And look at this, this movement. Just faking these drive rushes. He's seen Punk. He's really looking for them. And I really like Punk's spacing there. Look at this. He's not perfect with punish range, but also at the range where he can crouch medium punch this drive rush consistently. Mono is looking for solutions. He can't find them for now.
Again, the backdash lands.
Again. This time he waited, but Punk is not pressing a thing. Mono looking to carry on. And double jump, no anti-air. So Mono is not really crouching, not charging at all, so keeps it simple.
He just has to rely on the roundhouse and the back roundhouse. That big neutral jump though. The call out, and it's set point to Punk here.
Punk looking good. 3 bars on each side, and gets the opening.
Double fist, corner carry, catches him standing.
That was needed. That was much needed for Mono. Create some space, but Punk immediately back on the offense. Mono cornered. Alright, next
Level
hit
3's
kill.
there if he wants to use it. He doesn't.
There we
He's
go.
going to use it now, and that is going to close out a very rapid 2-0 win for Punk. Part of the job is done.
That was a man on a mission, Logan.
Still 2 more wins needed to put him in contention.
Now we're gonna get the Kami mirror, or is Punk gonna pick someone else? That's the big question. Because Kudo mains Kami, Punk decides to go for Kami as well. Well, we got the jury mirror earlier. And now
This
it's
is
time for
definitely not
Kami.
a gimme though. It was 2-1 when they played yesterday. Let's see though. Punk is in fine form already. Punk in the blue jacket. Nice with punish.
Oh, yep, beats the throw with this and side switch. Kudo playing clean and Punk close to the corner, but of course Kami, one of the characters, can escape the corner quite easily unless perfect parry happens. There we go. Oh no! I think the switch did not get it. But again, he is way too ready for these DRs.
Not ready that time, the fierce. Beam to the punch. Nice spacing on the dive kick. The walk back from Kudo means he maintains control of that corner side of the screen. A beautiful buffer. Punish counters too far away though. The light kick still cancels into the drive rush, and the pressure too much as Kudo closes out the first round.
Alright, Kudo with a good start. Punk
Oh my god, that hit the ankles.
got clipped. Lowest dive kick you could get. And a very smart play with dive kicks on Kudo's side. Anti-jump this time!
Beautiful.
Right at the air. Ooh! Punk in trouble. In the corner, how does he escape this? He's got only 2 bars.
Beautiful spacing on the dive kick. Corner pressure here. Spends it all. Burns himself out, and he's going to close out the first game. All the resources.
What a first game it's been for Kudo. Wants to give himself a chance to move forward. It's not going to be the easiest, of course, because his fate, regardless, is not between his hands. He will depend on other results, but Punk doesn't wait a second, immediately goes on the offense, puts his opponent to the corner. No anti-air, gets beat by the shield.
Reaching. Kudo looking to bring this life deficit back, and he's going to do so with that punish counter on the dive kick. Punk fighting himself out of the corner. Gets the side switch, and immediately Kudo again showing that instant EX dive kick option to beat the throw. Spins bar to try and extend it, but Punk uses all of his. He's going to get a big life lead in this corner situation.
Yeah, had to wait, obviously. Took it up, potentially tap into the DP, but not ready to go for this solution yet. Kudo is the one putting the offense on, and
oh my god, he catches Punk reaching again. Punk has been punished for throw taking on defense severely. And Kudo at set point now. Surely this would bring an end to Punk's journey here if he cannot get this win against Kudo. The sweep is punished, and it's going to be Kudo with a huge life lead.
Yeah, he's looking good. Punk trying to escape right now, but finally getting an opening. He's the one on the offense. Kudo forced to block. The respect for now is going to be teched. Nice again, but Kudo is not really giving any opening to Punk right now. Punk delaying, not taking risks. And we try to jump away. Punk is really being patient right now. Doesn't want to take too many risks. The double jump is not anti-aired. Kudo feels the heat.
That's a big drop from Punk, the punish counter. He wasn't able to get the link afterwards.
Oh!
Gets the punish counter there though, got air reset out of the spin knuckle. He's got the level 3 as well, so this is going to save him one set point. Kudo. Got one more remaining though. Punk fighting for his survival in Gamers8.
Smile on Punk's face. He was stretching. Needs to save one more round to make it work. Kudo looking very slow pace right now, and I think Punk smells blood right now. Kudo is scared. We move. Nice one. And again, Punk gets the opening. Finally, Kudo.
The reversal. Nice check on the spin knuckle. Punk. Oh my word, beautiful reactions there.
I love the use as well to get out of the corner. Using the OD.
Punk just not teching now. He suffered too much.
And he's waiting. Yes, gets the opening. Punk saved too much points in a row. And what a shift it's been, Logan. Kudo started to act scared, to just like, scared to win. Punk smells blood. Punk sees Kudo's behavior right there and immediately switches on a full offense that Kudo cannot handle.
Plays his best.
Yeah, but
when he's in the tightest situations. Again, catches him low, and he's going to get the side switch. And another EX dive kick beats out the throw from Kudo.
All right, the whiff punish.
Counter.
It has a good amount of recovery as well. Don't want diving at the wrong ranges. Kudo with the answer, but Punk gets the throw. Slight dive hit for Punk. He got plenty of drive huge. Oh, that could have been dead. No, not yet.
He is now. Finally, an OD reversal doesn't work for Kudo. Punk now on set point at 2 set points down. What a huge swing this would be.
Oh no, missed dive kick as well for Kudo. You can see him absolutely crumbling throughout this set.
He's starting to crack, isn't he? Punk though smells blood in the water. A great white shark stalking his prey down. And she's trapped. Kami.
And Punk now, he knows, look at this, the spacing is perfect. Oh no! The combo did not convert, and Kudo is the one getting the punish now. Golden opportunity for him to come back. That's close to checkmate, Logan, because he had no level 1 ready there, but Punk manages to escape the corner and get the win. The clutch win by Punk remains in this.
Yeah, as well. I really want to see the Blanca versus Kami matchup. Because obviously, yeah, they're going to breaking it down here. The Brazilian Beast is going to be going up against the British Espionage. First of 3 in the first match here of the upper bracket, top 16. Now, one of the last things I noticed was you're looking at the characters, right, that have some of the best mobility in Street Fighter 6 thus far. Yes, 19 characters. They also have the most deceptive drive impacts. So when they do get a knockdown in certain situations, these guys might not be able to react to a drive impact. Let's find out. Heavy blanket ball to kick things off. And it only takes a bar of drive gauge, similar to Honda's heavy headbutt. He does the same thing. Several more moves in the game are coming out like that. Perfect parry to replenish a little bit of that drive gauge. And Mena was using that and abusing that forward fierce because of the hitbox-hurtbox ratio. We're already a good start here for Punk. 40%.
I like the idea of trying to be a little bit deceptive with the OD up ball pretty much early in the game, but it's Punk who has this momentum off of that block. And again, look at this life deficit from MenaRD. It's not going to deter him from doing anything kind of wild, right? He's still going to be slowly waiting for, or so I thought. Disregard that. Punk in full control.
Looked like a pseudo safe jump there, didn't quite work out. Goes to the back meeting kick to make it +6 on block. And yes, if you see Blanka do a jab into electricity on block, there is a gap. You can perfect parry it. But first round goes to Punk.
You know, even if you kind of mistime it, you still have your turn back. But of course, if they're charging, they might want to steal it, right?
True, very true. And then you got to watch out. Punk's footsies, they might be questioned here because of Blanka's crouching medium punch, an amazing button. And Blanka has actually some of the most active buttons, normal attacks in the game.
Oh, that was so deceptive. Punk actually doing a headlight when it comes to the rainbow ball. Level 2 is coming in.
Comes the lightning beast. He's going to drop the doll. Is he going to drive reversal and send it away though? Let's see. He's going to block it out. Drive reversal. But you through him.
We were literally talking about that exact sequence. We were studying that exact sequence from Evo.
Oh my word, nice neutral jump there from Punk. He's not going to spend any drive meter because he might put himself in burnout. Doesn't need to do it yet. This next sequence into Delta Red Assault level 3 will be crucial.
Oh my lord. Could be a throw. Excellent tech from Punk.
Good call, Vicious.
It could still be a one-man. Oh, I was going to say maybe like a touch and a half game.
Wow, they're on the final round here. This is only the start of what's about to come here. There's plenty.
No anti-air. What is happening? The rainbow ball. It's just hard to control, I guess.
If I was Cammy, I'd probably look for her air throw, or maybe try and drive rush under. But
against the rainbow ball? I don't know, man. The roundhouse is a really, really great hitbox around it.
I wouldn't try DP, but the thing is, anything that puts you in a recovery state will leave you in a punish counter state. So it's risky either way. So
I've never actually seen the air throw interact with the rainbow ball the way that you're.
It might be a thing. It might be a thing. I'm not sure. Something I'll note down and test later. Drive rushes in, and then
love that.
Air blanket ball again, and activates Lightning Beast on block. Here he comes, and he goes away.
Ooh, just catching the recovery of the medium kick is going to be Punk spending the meter already. Level 1, not too bad. The damage is trying to equalize it. He's not going to let the ball. Yo, okay, MenaRD.
And the pick up too far to get the carrot crouch into the launcher here, but we go right back to the left side of the screen, and he had to stop moving to just be in anticipation of the Lightning Beast's air blankable. Oh, bro, the audacity on this man right now, and the double dash. No, he didn't. I think he didn't have his charge.
He did not. No, I don't believe so. Man, he got him mid-air. He's still able to get the air ball continuation off of the jump medium punch backwards.
Punk has to build level 3 some way, shape, or form. He has to get level 3 and look for a conversion. We have to see.
He got it. No.
Can he get a low forward into the drive rush? And yes, that is the thing. He was holding charge the entire time. You leave a gap in your string from a low forward drive rush cancel or any drive rush cancel, a reversal will come out, guaranteed.
Do you think he was too far away from the initial jump? If we were rewinding it back, the way that Punk actually got the jump back roundhouse.
Fist probably would have connected.
Probably?
It said can it hit and stand fist is 8 frames. I think it would have worked.
Oh my.
I think he would have worked. I think some of the guys that we've seen today play or throughout the weekend, there have been opportunities to land the level 3. They're in the driving seat, they're just not sure.
Oh, we caught MenaRD. Maybe there was a movement on the side of defense. OD up ball again. MenaRD setting up shop. No, he's using it for intimidation. I feel like Punk.
That's just there for show. And then the punish counter into the cannon spike. And he's throwing out that stand fist.
The trade. Setting up the doll again, but it's not going to really phase Punk, though. Oh, that was so slick. Just barely missing the standing roundhouse. Bare damage. Yes, sir. Oh, not dead.
No, it's gone. He doesn't know. I think he doesn't know it disappears when he moves away from the screen. I could be wrong. But yes, when you move off screen, the Blanka-chan disappears. And now what were we talking about before Punk was ready? Wake up level 1. Big risk on his end because if that was blocked, he could have lost.
I mean, I don't think it was meaty enough, to be honest with you. I think anything Punk could have done, even on like wake up, even if an uppercut, if it trades, MenaRD didn't have the life to survive.
Yeah, that's true, very true. Spiral out into the corner here, gets a throw. Here comes the throw loose, but he's got to watch out for air blanket ball. And he jumps out.
I flinched so hard. I thought there was going to be an OD ball.
He jumped forward. Can't be too predictable.
Slick. Still a punish counter, but not really converting off of it. MenaRD, speaking of.
Lightning Beast again. That's probably the most activated level 2 out of all the matches we've seen thus far for Street Fighter.
Totally agreed, hands down.
Air to air again. Does he get a conversion? No way. He gets a setup though. Drive reversal.
Oh, not again.
So I guess it depends on the scenario as to where Cammy can avoid the blanket doll. Just walks away and then goes for the light blanket ball to try and bait him into doing something. Slams down with jump fierce. A lot of the jump fierce in this game do cause a knockdown.
It was
on
too
it.
far away. Was that pushback because of the counter hit from Punk?
Level 1. Doesn't even need it.
Doesn't even need it.
I think he gets a juggle after that one. I could be wrong there with the light electric thunder. But hey, back and forth right now, despite it being 1-0 to Mena.
I was still confused at the fact that MenaRD got counter hit after that back medium kick started from the meaty.
Like it. Oh, the bait! That's gonna be
jeez.
huge. And he's gonna get the double. Oh no, okay.
No.
And he just ran off.
He would have to do it with OD electricity first.
Actually, no, you're right. Good call. Thank you for the correction there. Don't want to be spreading out this erroneous information as we're still learning the game. And again, just go back to the neutral. Hopping around is Cammy, surprisingly.
And I love that. The sweep is there so far away, and I love utilizing the heavies a little bit more now. MenaRD still finding so much success with the ODs. Punk not finding the same type. It is 2 straight games for MenaRD.
That is insane stuff, running away with it here. And let us not forget, this was a scenario that happened in the past weekend.
Oh, Lord.
He was 2-0 down, and he made the comeback here, but this, it looks like Mena's running away with it. They're gonna go for the slide Oki here into the driver, try to bait a throw tech, that looks like.
Gonna love that. That could be throw tech, that could be uppercut, etc. Oh, and I love the jump back from Punk. He's not just gonna sit there and build up his gauge or lose it, etc. He's looking for these Blanca balls pretty actively.
He knows the full screen approach is a little bit too predictable, similar to Rashid's approach. So I think that's why the jumps are coming out. So I guess Mena can close the gap if he wants to, but he's got a healthy life lead to work with here as it gets reduced very quickly.
It's gotta be the throw, no? Okay, he would have got meaty to hell if he had guessed it correctly, really.
See, the thing is, Punk stops his pressure. He immediately thwarts his pressure to anticipate air blank ball, and he's just blocking, and that is giving him Mena a huge frame advantage here. I think if he gets the read, he should do something, a hard read there, but that's going to be it. Gyro drive smasher, taking that round. Punk's always taking this down to the final round. He's always done it.
No doubt, despite the current score, right? It's always been very, very close within the set itself.
The score line at the end only tells half the story, but it's the part of the story that's important.
It's, you know, when people say it was 3-0, but it was close, in this instance, I will believe it.
Yeah, of course.
I will believe it.
Blankadol again, that's plus. And it's going to stay there for a little while. Why does that stay there the whole time?
I don't know why he's able to combo off a throw like that. And then overhead,
I think he's done.
more.
If he does ult, no. Okay, I thought he could have got an extra one there. Not high enough. It's a back throw there for Punk. Drive rushes in, gets a juggle on the reset.
You got to be anticipating the OD, right, from MenaRD, or even the jump back, whether it's air ball or up ball.
He'll take one more throw. If he needs to, he'll take one more.
Oh,
The dry gauge
No
being
way.
threatened here because they are less than 2 bars. Burnout, and it's going to be CA Delta Red Assault. This is probably still going to be alive, but I'll tell you what, our Brazilian Beast is in burnout.
out.
Level 2 though. Oh, level 1.
Uppercut! Oh, he was in recovery. He still could have been able to do it. There was time.
Good choice here from Mena.
Oh, the Lightning Beast. Here we go. This is going to be a lot of chip damage. And Punk, he tried to go for the spin knuckle instead. He was a little overeager. He tried to get the chip before MenaRD could even set up shop.
Try to beat him to the punch there. Perfect parry, and he
No,
goes for ground
you
fist.
can't
That must
do
have
it
been,
that way.
Yeah, it looks like it's too slow. A throw would have been the safest thing to do to build the most amount of meat in that scenario.
But also just getting the advantage with the positioning, right? Closer to the corner, Blanca would have been in a little bit of dire straits, but MenaRD now.
The things that have been really causing Punk problems is EX Air Blanca Ball, the level 2, the Blanca Chan setups as well. Can't keep up. Even the fact that he can combo from a throw as well.
There we go.
Lovely whiff punish. Ball there. I think Benes has way bigger success. Oh, that is huge, the jumping combo, and then he's gonna go set up the dome screen.
Can I be honest with you, Jammers? This is the first I've really seen Punk without his reaction the way he has. Yeah,
He's finished. That's gonna be shout to earth, and that's it.
Oh man, shout of earth. MenaRD, 3 straight games, but again, Punk in between gathering some of those rounds. As Punk, we've seen the high octane matches, we've seen the clutch factor as well, the 4 fills, we've seen the tenacity of his JP, his brilliance, if you will, match after match. It's going to be a real collision once these two go at it.
Oh, it is going to be an absolute banger nonetheless, whatever way you slice it. It's going to be a great match. So let's get into it here. Round 1, here we are. Someone's going home after this.
Man.
Wow, plus frames immediately for Poor Fills with the dry brush low.
I like that, a little bit of aggression, trying to throw out the feints initially to see what the reaction from Punk is, and then immediately afterwards we saw the green stuff. Speaking of green stuff, Punk, green light means go to him as well.
Yeah, I feel like someone with such an impeccable ground game as Punk, you know, you do have to kind of almost take the initiative and throw him off his game almost. Oh my goodness, right away, the OD amnesia is baited out, and look at the full combo from Punk. Looking bad for Phils. Whoa, cross cut.
Jeez, that was so delayed too.
The cannon spike. Where you going?
And more of the feints coming in from the four fills. The Punk, though, he's going to be looking to snipe that out. But no, it's the four fills. Didn't convert it. He had a crouch jab.
He did. Okay, here we go. Jab confirmed. Sends him back. Oh, my goodness. Punk really looking for that. And I feel like when you've got a life lead like that, there's no need to go in. Wait and see what JP does when those portals are out there, because he might be teleporting in.
That's absolutely fair. You know what's kind of crazy? I forget that she has an air throw that she could use to kind of counter that situation. But
yeah.
Let's talk about this right now. The big counter hit explosion from Punk.
Goodness.
Level 3 could be a factor. You know it. Absolutely know it. That's gonna kill him.
I think Phil's he might just be alive. Let's see. It might be dead. No, just alive.
Oh, call me crazy on that one.
Okay, all the challenge.
Wait a minute. And Punk's a burnout.
Oh!
You had to see it coming, right?
Yeah, the back knuckle, of course, one of Cammy's very strong tools to beat those projectiles, and we all know JP is all about the plasma, psycho power in this case. Oh!
Man, I love the punish counter on that, but no, sir, the big counter from Punk.
Interrupted. Low strong.
Oh boy, counter hit. The four fills, opting to press the button on wake up.
And Punk is just rolling right now. Look at this, plus frames with the crouch fierce. Phil's trying to challenge with the parry. Oh, look at this now. Damage racking up. No bite from Phil's.
Jeez, the onslaught, please. Punk the god with the pressure. And I do like his options as to when he wants to go for the dive kick, or at least his recognition of the four fills' pressure. After those two crouching light punches, he knows it's go time, right? He's looking for that crouching medium kick majority of the time, except in this phase of the game where they're mid-screen.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And there we go, look at this. Oh, making use of that drive rush once again. Backed up by the spike. Okay, oh, tries to drive it. Interrupted from Phil's. That very active long-range crouch medium. Such a good tool for JP in this matchup. Wow.
Juggle off of that.
Yeah, that was clean.
Oh.
No, missed the dive kick. That would have been a burnout state. Okay.
This is really expensive.
Yeah, it is. But you've got to put a stop to the freight train that is Punk. You've got to punish him for his mistakes. As we saw on that dive kick miss, Phil's going to go into the final round with no level 3. You are right, that can be so painful, and especially against Cammy, because we all know how devastating her level 3 can be for projectile characters.
Yeah, I mean, if Punk got away with it, or like having to survive, if four fills hadn't utilized the level 3, that single touch from Punk could have led to a critical error, right?
You can't get comfortable with your projectile game with JP now. That level 3 is going to be 9 frames, full screen. Whoa, that dive kick.
Jeez!
Wow. No follow-up, but gets a back throw. Yeah, you can see him buffering right here with the cane.
And it's so dangerous too, because then you'll be susceptible to a dive kick. But no, four fills playing it patient.
Oh, goes under. Okay, here we go. Oh, fake ghost in the parry. Good choice.
He kind of has to, right? With the threat of level 3.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh.
Spiral arrow. A grab here. Punk picking up the momentum.
And it's so scary. The four fills gets a break, actually. The back throw overhead is blocked, and it's still his turn, plus frames.
Oh!
Again. Go for a third one, man.
Oh, the me! That's going to be... No! You didn't kill him!
No way.
Not like this, bro! Oh, okay, wait. Okay, set up. This is going to be a guess scenario. Jumps out. Oh, Punk's still alive, barely. Oh, that's
he actually got it.
Is he
dead?
dead?
Factor is there.
He's dead.
He's got to be dead, right? To start off that combo, critical art is a factor, and it is Punk the God taking it over the four fills game 2. The clutch factor is alive.
Wow, what a turnaround there. Phil's with a little hiccup. He had the wall splat vicious, but unfortunately didn't finish his combo. I think he could have just activated level 2 and just done anything.
Quite literally anything.
Yeah, anything. That's so unfortunate for Phil's, man. Going into, bro, this should be 1-1.
It should be.
Unfortunate turnaround for Phil's there, but Punk is going to take whatever he can get right now. He is rolling. Okay.
Oh, a little slight mishap on the meaty timing from Punk. Allowing four fills to get out momentarily, but then what happened?
Bro, that was true Karen player reactions right there. You saw the whiff punish. Beautiful from Punk. And he moves into set point already.
This is the confidence Punk needs, especially after that comeback. Now he's looking to completely finesse the four fills.
Yeah.
No amount of fills at this point could possibly save him, but who knows, right? We're going to set up the spikes. No, now it's a departure. And of course, it's the knuckle past the Phantoms.
Nice. I like that level 1 wake up. You got to put a stop to that.
Oh! Oh, but on the way down, he didn't press the normal.
No, he didn't press anything on the way down. Okay, Punk here. Feels less than half-life remaining, but the burnout state on the verge for Punk. There it is.
Oh. Awkward on love that on the come down too.
Oh, that's
Big one.
going to be close. I don't think it's dead.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Nice, nice, nice. I think that even surprised Phils a bit.
We're slowly turning the gears here for the 4 fills. And it's so tough to even try to consider what anti-air to use against someone like Cammy.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So many different options. Can change the arc. Oh, jumped out. That's huge. Wow. Wall splat. Here we go. Full punish. Sets it up. EX. Have to respect it. Challenge from Punk.
Are you kidding me?
The confidence on this man. Okay, here we go. Probably into level 3. Yeah, that's dead. That's going to be enough. No, you dropped that. Okay.
No way.
You got me.
4 fills can build at level 3. Oh, spoke too soon.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Vicious. And with that, Punk is going to walk away with it. 3-0 victory, eliminating the 4 fills from the competition. And it's going to...
Do you ever think that Punk would actually go for the jury mirror against Kilzyou, or he's going to be locking into Cammy?
Ooh, I like that you bring that up, right? Because that was a hallmark of Punk back in Street Fighter V, right? We saw like some of the Red Bull events. He was he mirrored Nephew with the Colleen a couple of times. He likes pulling that out, but right now it's the tried and true to Cammy against the jury. Let's get it.
Okay, I like that. Now Kilzyou with a phenomenal, a phenomenal one. Let me fix my face. Punk with the amazing reactions thus far, stopping the drive rush dead in his tracks.
And Kilzyou, you can see he's already fishing for the neutral to start, right? He tried drive rush, get stuffed. He tried to crouch medium kick from too far, got whiff punished. And right now, Punk is cooking. Oh, this is first round draft pick straight out the kitchen, Punk right now.
Yeah.
Perfect to start. Kilzyou, it's time to wake up.
The appetizer was definitely kills. Let's see if the rest of it is coming out afterwards. But right now, Punk with the perfect. I love the approach this time from Kilzyou, just kind of waiting back a little bit, trying to play reactive to what Punk was delivering. And I love the whiff punish counter coming on in there. We're going to drive rush forward. No, just a regular dash. Build up a little bit of that.
Yeah, man, quick tech throw, right? And tech throw sent you so far in this game, so both players respected the space that they earned. But now Punk cornered again, he's reaching. Starting to teaching Kilzyou.
What's the approach here? A little bit of... I was liking the crouching light initially, maybe trying to bait out something from Punk, but Punk immediately taking his turn. But this is the momentum you do not want from Punk, right?
These players are pretty good, man. All these whips getting punished, and again, Punk trying to reach in. No, sir, I'm not trying to get intimate with you. Keep your distance.
You can see Punk is kind of looking for the Fuhajin storage from Kilzyou. That's one! Yeah, exactly it! He got the punish counter. Punk was just waiting for it. Kilzyou got impatient to get the big opener, and this is a Punk round right here.
That's the second time he's dive kick, Kilzyou's crouch medium kick as well. Like, he's got the rhythm of when he wants to press that button. And these raw drive rushes, they are not the business, baby. You can see stuff back to back.
Absolutely ready for it. Kilzyou, if he's going to go for the drive rush, it has to be off of normal, but it's so expensive, right? Hence why Kilzyou opted to go for the level 3 right here and now. It's not going to be a big equalizer, right? He still has a significant life lead, but it's to get that gauge back.
Precisely, those drive rush cancels, man. They just deplete your bar, so Kilzyou wants to give himself a fair shot here. And Punk, speaking of which, doing a drive rush cancel, gets the back throw as well. And then again, no, that is not allowed. We've been over this in the first 2 rounds. You want to do it again in the 3rd, Punk will teach you with a dub.
Listen, man, I don't know what the attempts were and how successful Punk is, but it has to be 100% at this point. I don't know if it was 4 for 4, but you can't be testing Punk's reactions. That's the first thing he's looking for.
I know Wendy's raised the prices on that, so that's the only 4 for 4 round nowadays. You feel me?
Sir.
Oh, again, the crouch medium kick, getting dive kick. Like, Punk is ready for it nonstop.
Oh, this is the kind of range he's playing now. Instead of playing, I guess, in the bully mode, right? Trying to pepper him with all the normals that he could. It's been a lot of heavy kicks thus far against Kilzyou, but okay, hey, not too bad.
Yeah, finally he kind of disrupted a little bit of the rhythm. Punk was looking for the OD dive kick. Kilzyou managed to drive rush out. Now we got the corner. Again, stalking up, yeah. Punk taking his turn back, immediately bypassing the projectile with the spin knuckle. You know how he gets down the latest.
Oh, the last second from Kilzyou. This is going to be just okay for Punk up until this point. Yeah, great block on the overhead. He is still in burnout. This is where Kilzyou gets to capitalize the most. Drag him to the corner if you need to with the drive impact. Forward throw. You still have a chance to get the splat, and he does successfully. Kilzyou on the board with the round.
I really love Kilzyou using the drive impact after the stock as well, because Punk was in burnout, and usually you try to press as the opponent after the stock, right? If he did, I don't think he would have been able to recover in time to cancel into his own drive impact, so I like that idea.
Oh, no anti-airs. Kilzyou a little reluctant because of the threat of the dive kick.
Yeah, oh, speaking of which, though, he'll let it rip on Wake. Quick little takedown, and the drive rush pressure continues from Punk. Slowly but surely winning down that life. The conditioning right there, right? You don't want to get thrown 3 times in a row on the Gamers8 stage. He tried to do something, Punk 1 step ahead.
It's difficult to call, right? You don't want to get caught in the lights, getting thrown back to back to back. Punk, he has plenty of drive gauge to keep on doing it till he kills you. No pun intended.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was hoping Kilzyou was actually going to combo off that drive rush anti-air, because remember, the drive rush, when you get somebody out of the air, gives you a juggle point. The crouch fierce, that's the Cammy character guy. The DP to keep you locked down. Try to base something this time. Good discipline from Kilzyou. And the press back. Wait a minute.
He has to go into level 3. He has to, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to slow down. You got to stabilize this, kind of even up the life deficit right now. He'll also have the drive gauge advantage here by a significant portion.
Oh no, that was a counter, but you can't really get anything out of that from that situation, I think.
Yeah, looked like a little bit of awkward range for Kilzyou to follow up with anything, but he just walks him down, gets the counter hit. Shoutouts to the plus stand medium punch. You know what it is. He's looking to time the set and hits Punk with his own pimp right there. Usually Punk's the one walking in and out on the corner, getting you to bait the throw, but Kilzyou hitting him with his own medicine. I like it.
Man, and these are 3 out of 5?
Yeah, boy. The promised land.
A lot of adaptations there. Yeah, I mean, after the full house storage, I think Kilzyou's been trying to walk backwards, and Punk has cooked him a good majority of the time thus far.
I think Jury can walk back after that against a decent amount of characters, but that crouch medium kick from Cammy be going far, bro. That's the logo low. Shout out Steph Curry.
The logo low from beyond the arc, man. That's actually bars.
You know what I'm saying?
I did the slow look to Rich. He looked back at me. I'm like, damn, damn.
Beautiful. That's what I was talking about before, right? The giving you the juggle point on the drive rush anti-air, but Punk's having none of that. We're moving past that point, baby. Give him one on the board.
Woo. Look at that, so tentative as Kilzyou. He's looking for the full house storage, perhaps, but maybe he's kind of forcing Punk to think that way and maybe have him misstep first. Oh, that was so awkward. On the other side.
I can't believe she actually snuck over there and Kilzyou. I mean, he was walking forward, so he got the block off that crouch medium kick from both sides, baby. Like, they have a mad range.
I'd have to double check that. Somebody on Twitter had put out all the ranges of the low medium kicks from the entire roster. I gotta see what's really good about that. But dang, here we go. The big control now from Punk. Crouching heavy punch is blocked, Kilzyou at the slight deficit, but he's not gonna overstep his boundaries, or so I thought.
I like that. He at least had the fireball this time, but he's so low on drive meter, and Punk again taking advantage of everything, burning himself out because it doesn't matter. The kill is here, and it's on you, fam. 2-1.
Decapitation, no breathing. Now it's 2-1 in form of Punk. And I do like the contention of pressing the button, even if the fireball's coming out, being able to reach and possibly get a trade combo or even like a scramble situation. Forward, and the full house storage as well. Like that from Kilzyou, getting one on the board at least. But is it going to benefit him at all? Is he going to get a big combo off of it? Who knows? Is he going to use the fireball to pursue? But no, Punk is the one forcing the opposition. Yeah, the low forward, nothing out of it, but Roundhouse still clips him. A little bit of a slow start, but they're swinging now.
And you talked about how Kilzyou's been getting tagged, walking back a couple of times. That's what we saw there. Again, Punk didn't make the most out of it, but you see, still got this advantage. He's still keeping his turn going. The jump actually does connect the cross-up. That was such an awkward angle onto what Punk tried, but the overhead is going to net him some more damage.
Seemed a little delayed, no, but Punk still wasn't wary of it. I mean, the threat of the low could have been because of how delayed it was.
True. Yeah, that would like mess up any fuzzy timings you might have on the block, right, because of the delay. But speaking of which, drive rush back into the corner. He's trying to control the screen.
And I like that. Pursuing the fireball as Kilzyou and still waiting for a reaction from Punk. Still peppering in the +2 situation. Off with a medium punch, but now he's going to be spamming it.
Kilzyou with these extra 2 steps, right? Getting the throw bait successfully on Punk. I love the way he chased down the fireball as well as to not allow Punk to spin knuckle through it, right? He was going to interrupt that if he tried it.
Oh, he tried to challenge it. You saw it right there. The crouching jab just absolutely gets demolished by Punk. And that was a very deep dive kick. That had to be extra plus for Cammy.
I was going to say, hit the Murphy.
There.
Bear.
Bear plus frames.
That's what Jury has, that's for sure. We've seen Kilzyou already utilize it with the stand medium punch, but even the dash check from Punk now. You're trying to get close, so that's not going to happen for free.
Forward throw. Drive rush on forward. Punk, he's willing to take this throw. He's going to take it again, right?
Again, look like he might have been holding up right there, but an awkward distance on the follow-up to the stand medium punch, right?
That is absolutely correct. I think Kilzyou went for standing medium punch
again. Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting decision-making there from Kilzyou. I guess wasn't ready for the hit. But even so, even on block, would he still be as close? I don't know. But either way, Punk not going to let the question be answered, really.
Yeah, he's looking to take this home right now. He's going to do exactly that. Spin knuckle into the level 3. Punk, the stars and stripes stay alive with him. 3-1 over Kilzyou to get in the top 8.
playing like Allen Iverson, we don't need to question.
Call it the Ume Shoryu for a reason, and there were so many points where he was so effective at using that Dragon Punch to get through fireballs. Gonna see, I don't imagine Punk is gonna bring a similar energy, but I was talking to you in the green room before we went live and we decided to save this for here. I feel like this matchup is gonna be pretty good for Punk. I know Du will specifically pick Cammy as the counter pick when he plays against Kaba.
Well, here's the thing. That is a very valid argument, but one of the key things you got to watch out for is Du has got a fantastic Sonic Boom game, and one of the things I really like is his Sonic Blade game as well, to change up the speed and the timings of the Sonic Cross when it comes out after that. Yes, Cammy has Quick Spin Knuckle, but then you have to remember, Guile can move forward with the Drive Rush, but Punk has been checking a lot of Drive Rushes today, so there's a bit back and forth here. So this is why I wanted to save this argument.
Yeah, and I was about to say that. I do want to highlight, you see so many people talking about like, oh, you can't check DR. I've been watching people like Punk check DR since month 1. It is certainly possible. Punk now having this fantastic sequence in the corner, Nuckledu locked down. How is he going to try to fight his way out? I think Nuckledu is a fantastic defensive flavor of Guile, and you can see that patience on display right now. What a flash kick for the dive kick.
Lovely anti-air and the block on the overhead from the Drive Rush there, and we go back to a whip punish there. He's got level 1 if need be. Gyro Drive Smasher is going to take the first round here for Punk against Du. Again, when they get up close, when it's the CQC range, close quarter combat, that's when it's going to get a little bit dangerous. Guile does have decent normals, but hey, it's Cammy. Cammy's half of her gameplay is built around those normals, and they're being special cancel as well.
Yeah, and the fact that, you know, Punk as a player wants to be playing that whiff punish style game, doing such a great job. Oh my god, stuffing the movement when it gets right in. It's like Punk has the fastest processor in the world at identifying, are you staying at my short range, or do I need to check you in my jab range?
Are you telling me he's got like a 64GB RAM processor?
Yeah, he's beta testing the i10.
Oh, and then he goes to the empty jump, but a flash kick gets him there, and he might be able to react to a DI with Delta Red Assault taking game 1 here. Test the waters, I respect it, but at the cost of getting yourself sniped by the level 3.
I feel like the DI game in the corner has been such an overwhelming thing that we're seeing coming up over and over again. It's such a strong threat towards the mental stack. Oh no, unfortunately overcommits to the spiral arrow there. That is a fantastic meterless punish there for Nuckledu now. And just like that, 2 touches, you're at the corner and down 50% life.
That was a fantastic fireball trap there, using the Drive Rush into the crouch fist. Flash kick, EX flash kick there. He's been very risky, very brazen with those flash kicks today, has Nuckledu, but he's going to close out the round here with a flash kick. That's actually kind of difficult to do from the target combo, but you do get a late charge cancel from that Stampeding Punch. Back fist target combo there from Guile. And a nice whip punish down the crouching beating kick with his own crouch beating kick there, Punk. And he's going to go for the optimal stuff in the corner. End of the cannon spike. He can dash for some Oki, but he walks instead.
Just straight in for the meaty pressure, keeping it going. Meaty pressure once again, little mini frame trap. We don't get anything off of the crouch fierce, but we just back off. As long as we can maintain this corner position, it's looking pretty good. No answer to the DI from Nuckledu. Punk was in a great spot to try to make that happen, but the check on the DR, it is so common for a Guile to try to drive rush after the fireball. They want to get those extra plus frames, and he was ready for it.
And I like that Punk is building his super gauge from whiff punishes and engaging by being highly offensive. That's what the game's rewarding you for. Good drive reversal there. That is guaranteed on that scenario. And that was unfortunate execution error or mistimed combo there from Nuckledu. So nice in a throw loop situation. There's the second one. Are we going to see a third one?
Let me see it.
There's a third one. Is he going to walk away?
Throw this man to death. Oh, he didn't, but the mental stack was getting too strong. 3 bars available. Punk is going to cash all the way out to, I believe that this ought to kill, right?
Well, the damage is capped at 8%, so it's going to bring out the 50 caliber. We're going to snipe. And there you go. Good call, Brad. Excellent call. So that is 2-0. Damn, this is done in world record timing.
What did I say in the green room, man? I said, Du Punk, and it pains me to say it because I love Du. I've been a fan of Nuckledu for a very, very long time, but I just can't help but feel like Punk's approach to this matchup, Du's style of Guile being a little bit more defensive, I feel like that's exactly the wheelhouse Punk wants to play this matchup in, and there's a little bit of deliberation happening here in between. This may well just be Nuckledu trying to take a breather, recenter himself, but I wonder whether, no, it's...
Color change.
Color change.
Color change. Well, look, even in that time, because of how fast you can rematch in the game, you definitely need like a couple 5 seconds to 10 seconds to ruminate and think about it. He's going to have to take the dogfight to Punk now. He's got no choice but to adapt, and like we said, the system allows you to move forward. You can do that. But at what risk? It's going to be at your own peril. Lovely meaty cannon strike there from Punk.
Okay.
Slab down, that is. A lot of the jump hard punches in this game, they do knock down as an air-to-air or against airborne opponents. So
We didn't have the down charge ready just there. It was just early enough on the jump, I think. This time Punk finds the cross cut as Nuckledu tries to get out of the corner. Cross up connects. You are going straight back into the corner, my friend. Clipped by the extra low. Oh, I don't know. I imagine that was a reset because Punk didn't want to have to spin the bar.
Regardless, he utilized that incessant pressure from Kami's lights. And this is the thing, if you keep blocking, you're going to get punished for blocking. I'm going to say it again, you get punished for blocking in these games now, so he can't block forever. And he doesn't want to risk interrupt with an EX flash kick or even a poorly timed parry attempt.
Yeah, there was no whiff punish there on the fierce out of Kami, but now Nuckledu has managed to send Punk back full screen. But Punk is being so, having so much success at navigating around the ground game and the fireball game. And you highlighted the strength of Du's fireball game. Fantastic anti-air, and Du getting pushed back to the corner again.
Okay, good call here with the crossfire somersault it is. And yeah, here's the thing with Nuckledu Sonic Boom game. He hasn't really been able to illustrate how excellent it is to us right here because of the situation that he's trapped in. And he's losing drive gauge by the second, Brad.
Oh, with Punk's life as low as it is, Kami has access to CA. This is, depending on the starter and how much drive gauge Punk has available to him, if he finds this hit.
I think if he gets a medium, a drive rush cancel, I think that's it. Oh, okay. I think he tested the waters there. Now, if he pressed maybe a frame later, he might have been caught by that DI, depending, because that was an overhead, not a light. I think if he pressed a light, I think he lost. Shimmy into the cannon spike. And he's trying to hold up. He's trying to run away here. This is not looking too good. Is he going to go into level 3? No. But the next sequence, anything Du does incorrectly, that will be Delta Red Assault.
Well, and also you have to recognize the threat of the level 3 against the Fireball character. Du's game is a little bit stymied right now.
Oh, no! That's going to be it. He was too greedy. You can see it. He knew it. He was so tempted. He was all...
Like Blanca he's a very unorthodox character. And he gives a character that has a fairly linear style of gameplay, such as Kami, a lot of trouble. She wants to play the ground game, she wants to dive kick now and then. Blanca with such good answers for all of those. And let's see how we go as we get into the first round.
Oh my god, already bringing out some character-specific stuff. I meet your dive kick with my air Blanca ball, an immediate wall crush. Mena has corner control, able to set up Blanca-chan, back throw.
Yeah, that works out for Punk. There we go. OD electricity to set up the bouncing Blanca-chan, jumps over. Okay, oh my goodness.
Wow.
That would have been minus as well on block.
I think that displacement, what it is the way that Mena chooses to use air Blanca ball. That is part of what gives Punk pause. He's playing a ground game. Mena is introducing that verticality in a way that's giving Punk problems. Now, this lockdown in the corner continuing. Do we have another throw? No meaty this time. First round on the board for MenaRD.
What a round right there from Mena. Just dominant. All right, let's see if Punk can turn things around here. That's just everything was Mena in that round. And it's rounds like that that can really make you feel hopeless, And I overheard Punk speaking to some of the players yesterday, and he was saying that once Mena activates that Super R2, the game feels like it's already over.
Certainly, I think it does such a great job of giving him multiple turns in your face. The chip damage to your drive gauge feels really threatening, but Punk is doing what I believe that he has to do in general, which is I think you need to take a more passive approach. Going for a very dive kick heavy forward moving style is just giving Mena the opportunity to use that air Blanca ball. Instead, we're seeing now a purely reactive with punish game, slow Mena down and earn that respect to get back into his face and start running your offense as Kami.
And if you look at Punk's pedigree as a Street Fighter player, that's something he's done for so many years at such a high level. With that Karen, if you remember, his whiff punish game was the best in the world. And he's looking to bring it to the table here, but it's not going down so well this round. Mena, although, here we go. Jump back jab.
Yeah, Mena on the back foot in terms of drive gauge here. Oh no, a drop, up back ball, but we get the punish, and thankfully, Punk does not have to commit any meter in order to close that one out. We're going into a final round of this first game, everybody fully loaded.
And I like that jab punish there. Kind of hard to identify sometimes how minus Blanca is on that Blanca ball. It can be anywhere from -2 up to -8. So Punk making a great choice there with the jab.
Here you see, oh my god, what a brilliant jump back. I was about to say the deficiency of playing a more passive style is you are forced to surrender space and slowly walk into the corner, but an incredible up back from Punk. But Mena still awake.
Can I just bring to the table here? That stand roundhouse is 9 frames active. 9 frames. That's ridiculous for an anti-air buff.
That is an incredibly long time. You have to let it linger.
Yeah.
Nice low check there from Punk. We're going to cash out the level 3 and take the first game, already establishing a better position than we saw when they played in the winner's side of the top 16 just yesterday.
So impressive right there. So impressive.
You saw the camera cut to him. You saw a look of complacency and comfort on Punk's face. It seems as though perhaps he came into this with a game plan in mind and is seeing the fruits of his labor now. How is Mena going to make the adjustment? These up backs from Punk, critically important. Just like that, Mena back towards the corner, but that stand roundhouse like you had highlighted.
Incredible button. Really, really good against Cammy. A character likes to change her jump arc, you know. Okay, here comes Mena, jumping out the corner. Just really wants to keep that mid-screen game. Wow, Punk with a sweep from there. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, it's that whiff punishment. Mena is feeling like he's in a position where he needs to check this forward movement still, but Punk playing on the back foot, nice jump back anti-air.
I like that. You'd have to, wow, and the level 1 to interrupt the drive impact stun attempt. The air-to-air from Punk, and closes it out. What a combo.
I had no doubt in my mind that Punk was going to be prepared for that. After the level 1, you were still in burnout. You were still in a rough spot. I feel like Punk was definitely comfortable in that spot.
Okay, and that's going to be a punish, of course. Forward. Fierce, not working out for Mena. Okay, Punk here. Slow pace. Oh, it's unfortunate walk forward there. Maybe missed his anti-air timing. Got caught with the jump roundhouse.
I don't hate that from Mena though. I think Mena choosing to walk forward or bring some like regular air movement into it is not a bad idea. Every one of these jump backs you're seeing out of Punk is Punk trying to snipe a Blanca ball. So Punk is thinking defensively, you need to close that loop.
You're right, you do need to mix up your options. It's a very good point. You know, Blanca as a character, like we highlighted earlier, very unorthodox in this game. You know, has a lot more options than Blanca usually does. Here we go though, Punk picking up the pace here, goes into the level 3, and it's gonna be a 2-0 lead for Punk. That's huge over Mena.
This is massive, and you had even said we were breaking down all of the times that this matchup has happened on a big stage. Punk, I used to say in Street Fighter V, as dominant of a player as he was, and you highlighted he was among the best whiff punishers in the world, I think he is largely responsible for revolutionizing the style that Street Fighter V was played at, but he had a hard time sealing the deal on the biggest of stages.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It has evaded Punk many times, and this could be his opportunity. Just needs to get past the Dominican hero, Mena. Okay.
Oh my god, he is so ready. It's the same mentality he was using to check drive rushes. I know to look for these tools in neutral, and I know that these are the buttons that I want to check you with.
Absolutely. Look at this right here. Now, Mena is the one forced to play a bit more slow, a bit more reactive, you could say, Brad.
I think the problem is, if Mena's getting the lesser of these interactions, you can be in this spot now that Mena has the lead and force Punk to have to be the aggressor. But you need to maintain that life lead and punish Punk for his passivity. Whoa. Ooh, so well done. And that's exactly what I'm speaking to. Punk now needs to be the aggressor.
Okay, Mena gonna spend all the cash, and of course, with the lift there to close it out. Back in the game here.
Oh, the shallow Blanca ball getting checked.
Yeah. Maybe Mena trying to, you know, go for that grab again, like we saw in one of the earlier rounds. Punk right here gets a grab in the corner.
Oh, a little bit early on the meaty, but we get a punish counter on landing.
Level 1. Gyro drive smash, I think that's dead. Yes, it is. Perfect for Punk, and now he is on set point over Mena. This is incredible.
What a turnaround here for him. Mena coming into this, I know no shortage of our favorites. I remember Damascus had come around and asked all of us who we believed was going to be taking this, but Ringe, I'm sure in the green room right now, switched his pick to Punk. We've got the Lightning Beast activation though, like you were speaking of. Yeah. Oh no, that stand roundhouse anti-air gets clipped.
It's unfortunate right there. Here we go. And it time ticks down so slowly with that super right. Oh, punish counter, that's huge. Blanca Chan. Oh, all right. Drive reversal works out for Punk. Okay, really did escape danger there, to be honest. Okay. Gotta be so careful right now. There's the grab. Not the headbite. Okay.
And just backing off. I think the life is too even. Mena is not really in the position to be purely defensive here. Needs to continue to try to press the issue. Keep Punk locked down in the corner, which is exactly what he's doing. But how much are you going to be testing Punk's reactions right now? I don't know what he got clipped by.
There we go.
Or what he got clipped by doing, I should say.
Yeah, R2 is active. Blanca Chen out. Oh, base the level 3. This is huge. Can he punish? No, not a full one.
He gets, but this is not a bad spot. Punk having very low resources.
Oh my goodness, what a tech on the grab. Oh, the dive kick. Punk's still alive in this. Plus frames. Oh! And of course you would take there. That was a do or die moment, and Mena has got himself back in the fight.
You hear the crowd popping off right now, chanting Mena's name.
What a set right here. Big fight feel in the air. Riyadh. Okay. Oh, that was massive. And to identify he could get stand heavy there was so smart from MenaRD.
Yeah, a really great counter poke there from Punk that time, anticipating that Mena was going to be a little bit cheeky on the meaty setup, checking that forward movement. But once again, now Mena has the breathing room to try to back off, be a little defensive. Back against the corner now, though, but a great snipe on the throw attempt. We get the corpse hop, and Punk is back into the corner once again.
Oh, man, here we go, Mena again. Oh, my goodness! Bro, crouch, medium punch. That button is ridiculous as well.
And he gets the kill without spending any bar, which means he has a Lightning Beast loaded in the chamber for this next round.
And
straight into plus
is.
frames, right into the Lightning Beast.
Yeah, here we go. Super R2 is there. Blanket-chan out again, and now Punk has to guess. Oh, defense.
Oh, the parry bait.
But now less than 1 gauge remaining on Punk's side. He gets the punish counter. Okay. Did he miss the Blanket-chan setup, or was that frame kill? It's hard to say. Oh, my goodness. Again, spend all your cash, aim the perfect right there. Mena is back in this just when it was looking like he was out of the fight. It's 2-2. What happened?
Mena is so good at making these adaptations and being able to recognize what is going wrong for him in the matchup. Part of it is this jump back up Blanca ball that he's now representing, which is giving Punk pause on where he can safely stand on the screen. Part of that variability is opening up the ground game a little bit more now for Mena.
Yeah, Mena really opening up the layers here. And you can see the crowd right there at the bottom of the screen. Oh, my goodness. Oh, nice punish there. The spiral arrow. Oh my goodness. Clean dive kick from Punk. Okay, plus frames on deck. Mena just jumps out. Disrespectful jump out.
Oh, the slower startup on that Blanca ball actually managed to make it so that Mena was able to catch the up back attempt. Oh, what a check.
Jab, jab. Light spiral arrow. Here we go. Oh my goodness, another throw, Mena. He builds momentum so easily.
Oh, okay. Jump back air to air would have smoked the regular jump in, but it was a dive kick, so we just end up reevaluating the space on the screen, pressing forward. We want the plus frames. Oh my god, we want to press the issue, damage the drive gauge, and now Punk is sitting. This is so dangerous.
Yeah, you can't even block right now.
That's a free Blanca-chan if I've ever seen one. Oh my god!
How did that happen? He got behind. Oh my goodness, Punk's still alive though. Oh, Mena closes out the round with the Super 2. He's still alive.
The fact that the Blanca-chan covered the drive reversal, so crazy, but a perfect parry on the Blanca ball. We do find the punish.
Yeah, that was massive right there. Wow. Mena with the awareness, bro. The backup plan, aka Blanca-chan.
These checks.
Ooh, yeah, trying to see if Punk's going to throw tech. Oh, what a punish right there with the fierce punch. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fades that Blanca ball. Okay, little conversion there from Punk, very nice. Oh, here we go. No! He missed a huge punish! Drive impact right back. Punk shaking his head, says, you will not get me like that.
This is like worst case scenario here from Mena 2. You would have felt okay positionally coming out of this round if Punk had to commit more of his resources. Only having to spend the level 1 because of the way that interaction worked out actually means that Punk has so much more damage potential off rip here in what is now our final round.
Oh my goodness, final round, so much on the line right here, Brad. Oh, hey, here we go. Oh my goodness.
Smart place to reversal.
Yeah, bust out immediately. Don't want to deal with any of that corner nonsense. Oh, okay, I see that reaction spiral arrow. Mena busts out as well.
These guys are slugging right now. They know what's on the line. It's not just money, it's pride. Punk has level 3, but I don't know if that was a drop or
Wait,
we should finish this.
He got it, level 3, and Punk defeats Mena here. Oh my goodness, eliminated.
The drive rush Oki is consistent. Yes, you're splurging the meter. However, you're always setting up very strong situations. You know, you can get meaty Magna bunkers, the back fist, stand hard kicks, the charge version. You can get that little light string into light devocator, so it's more Oki. He can go for the end-fold command grab. There's so many different things that Punk's got to look out for. So when he makes the choice of doing reversal, whether it goes south or it goes north.
Oh man, and then making that decision to do the reversal is so scary up against Mariza, but we're gonna use the dive kick to get in real quick and bait the throw. You already know Punk is in control here in the corner.
Regular grab there. Here comes the throw loop situation, and I believe you can throw her out of her EX Scootum stance, so that'll be a consideration here. BigBird's defensive choice are going to be huge, and he already guesses incorrectly, and that will be round one with the cannon spike and a perfect opener. The momentum is heavily in Punk's favor right now, especially after that win against MenaRD.
A 19-second round right there, and you usually expect that Mariza to be the ones doing that to her opponent, but she gets it done to her because Punk is just that damn good.
There's a regular drive rush Oki, and then also a regular dash Oki, I should say, into the whip punish there. EX Demarcators. Are we going to do a phalanx? No, we're going to end with Quadriga instead. And there's an end fold back. Drive rush in, let's see what we got.
That's one of BigBird's favorite setups right there. Again, the plus frames, he was waiting for Punk to bust out with it. Not going to happen, though. Does parry the Gladius, so at least he doesn't let the drive gauge get chipped down. Oh, but he gets caught trying to get crouch medium kick in there. And you know that back fierce leads to death.
And here's the thing as well, you have to remember, she can arbitrarily throw out that move with very little risk, especially if you commit to lows, and they do cancel it into drive rush for most of the time. So we really have to be cautious and cognizant of the buttons they press. Wake up Scootum.
Yeah, the double axe handle. Oh, and then setting up shop, sneaking in the command throw as soon as he gets the opportunity to step kick again.
Chooses not to go for drive rush Oki, despite because his drive gauge is pretty low right now, but I thought would have taken the threat. But then it's going to be big.
Love that from BigBird right there, pressing on the minus frame crouch light punch, but Punk again striking back quick. A little bit too early on the throw attempt, but BigBird can't take advantage of it.
Poking away at the moment, and lovely reaction. He was probably looking for that and something else simultaneously, but that time he wasn't ready there, Ringe.
And he's got level 3 as well. BigBird's got to be a little bit careful about using these long duration moves. Instead, the crouch medium kick cuts her off at the pass, and the momentum you talked about with Punk continues.
Pulls out the bolt action rifle. Fire! There you go. And that is going to be game one here to Punk in this losers semi-final.
I see the lightning come out of his eyes, man. He's looking very much in the zone here, and look at that again. The Superman punch gets shown immediately, ODDP through. Punk cutting her off with the stand roundhouse as well. This is going so well.
I really feel, all right, gonna go into the air target combo, into cannon strike, BT, crouching fierce, another jump. A lot of people are jumping out the corner on wake up. And there you go, Enfold. Is he gonna drive rush in, or is he gonna play it patient? He will drive rush in.
Oh, and yeah, he was really working that command throw. Punk finally finds the right read. He talked about it against Mena, right? His reads today, especially against Mena, were on point. Let's see if he can carry that to his match against BigBird, and then throwing her out of the stance as well. This is so good.
All right, drive rush cancel in, goes for a parry this time. That could have been thrown for 20% there, but both of those guys go out free. Nice anti on the phalanx again. He's been super consistent with that. Already in the corner again. Gets the delayed throw. Is BigBird looking to jump? Not quite.
Punk very close to running away with this. Now the target combo, he committed to it, and only the first hit connected because she was airborne. Gets the reset on the throw. Punk quickly up 2-0.
Now, this happened against Mena not too long ago. So he really needs to think about this. Let's see if he can close it out 3-0. Because again, these two have actually had some of the longest runs throughout the double bracket, sorry, the double elimination bracket, the top 16. Because again, they went round one losers and they've had to basically fight their way tooth and nail up until this point here. And BigBird needs to be careful. Mariza players have this habit, doing the two-hitter target combo on defense. And if they backdash, you commit to the second hit already. That's an abundance of damage available on the table for these guys. They need to be extremely careful.
You see Punk working that crouch fierce as well on the meaty things.
There we go.
Oh, and then reaching after the throw tag. I love that. Kami has such a good option because of the dive kick. Leaves you so far away, but she can still take advantage of that space.
Good block on the overhead into the back throw there. Drive rushes in again. The drive rush Oki is relentless with Mariza. There's a trade, but too far to get the two-hitter medium.
Oh, catches Punk trying to escape, but immediately wakes up with the ODDP. His reads, they've just been so right in this set.
I swear, when you're in the zone in this game and you set up the strike throw situation and you guess right, it's a positive snowball effect. It really works out. While on the other side, it's a negative snowball effect for the person that's losing all the time, and that's going to go right under. That's an execution error.
Oh, but beautiful from BigBird, chasing it down regardless, right? Yeah, Punk maybe looking for the DP, ended up getting a super on accident. Tried to perfect parry, but he does find the Gladius perfect parry. I like it.
No back throw though, but he will side switch to the mid screen. Goes for a meaty stand medium punch there, but BigBird fights back. Heavy Demarcators, and he's going to go for the safe jump here with a jump medium kick.
Oh.
Throwing that out of ballistic attack. That was perfect. That was a micro walk
Oh,
back.
but he dropped the combo. That was a chance for Punk to punish, but he leaves it on the table.
Burnout. Punk needs to be careful jumping, and he jumped anyway, but at a tight angle.
Yeah, caught the landing frames on that one. Gets the punish counter.
Oh, he's coming back with a vengeance here. He's in burnout, but not for much longer here, BigBird. But this is huge range.
Yeah, BigBird, he likes the air-to-airs, right? But the dive kick from that spacing just completely whiffs, and Punk takes advantage.
Hey, that's it! That's going to be it! The full confirm into Delta Red Assault, and that is going to be a clean sweep 3-0 against BigBird. Punk advanced.
I'm about to learn, I guess, because we're about to see like some of the very best with each character on the planet.
Well, one of the things you'll notice about Kakeru playing this matchup, he's going to use a lot of the faster normals that JP has access to, because it's just so susceptible to being whiff punished by Cammy, and of course the dive kick's a big deal, and that jump back. He will use the air-to-air defense a lot to mitigate the aerial approach of Cammy. He doesn't want to play his traditional grounded zoning game, a slow game. It's not going to work. He's going to get smothered. We'll see how he can fight his way out here. He's already cornered.
Yeah, and with this, we're going to Brazil, and we've already cornered JP in trouble, but the air throw there. And of course, it corners you back, but immediately Punk switches again.
Yeah, I love showing that as an option very early on in the set as well. Definitely makes him aware of that OD counter spike as an option. And of course, as you said, it's so good because it gets him out of the corner there. He does get punished, countered by the dive kick. That's the big risk of using some of those slower normals to try and control that mid-range. It's one of the risks that he faces. And of course, Punk will gladly take advantage of that if he gets the hit. Another punish counter, another big conversion, and we're in the corner.
Yeah, still gonna use that dive kick a lot. The OD Amnesia is properly baited. Punk getting the punish, not the biggest one of course, but still keeping the corner pressure. Kakeru in trouble. Another dive kick hitting punish counter, Logan. Oof.
Charges, and I don't think that's going to do the job. It was just on the 3-bar.
1 pixel.
Yes, look at that. I'm starting to get it, mate. Yeah. Safe on the spiral arrow. In burnout makes it plus.
Matchup or no matchup, man. We've
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Looks like he challenged and got counter hit, but that's one game to Punk, and the momentum certainly in his favor. As I said, we haven't seen Kakeru go up against a world-class Cammy in this matchup, and it was speculated that this is one of JP's worst. We'll see. It's looking all Punk at the moment.
Yep, and as always the question of how much experience, you mentioned it earlier, how many times he played a Cammy of that level so far. Punk is absolutely smothering him in the corner. Kakeru looking for the normals to press, but can't really do much against Punk's offense. Oh my god.
Stuffs him out of the EX Ghost. He's in the corner. There's the OD Amnesia.
Oh, the DI is not answered by Punk. And now you're gonna be in the corner. Got to block, not blocking the portal. Kakeru just needs one more hit to get this one. Goes for the level 2. Can he get enough to kill, actually? This man is way too optimal.
It's okay.
Ah, you know what? That was the one factor Kakeru didn't take into mind, because I think he put the portal hoping he would put Punk into burnout. On number 2.
Punk's superb awareness of the situation, the resources, the state. Closes it out with the chip.
Double dash.
Oh no, Punk jumps back into it and gets caught.
And this time it's Kakeru.
Beautiful conversion.
The manual snap.
That portal.
Love to see it.
Yeah, the trade gets rid of the departure. Anytime JP gets hit, those portals are gone. That crash medium punch sticking out. It's all hitbox, no hurt box. And of course, it's a fantastic move to check drive rushes, and you can drive rush cancel behind it and get an extension.
Alright, and Kakeru get around. Slowly but surely trying to adapt to that opponent. Get better in the matchup. We are back to neutral. Kakeru taking no risk. And Punk is happy to walk him to the corner.
Counter poking, yeah, and Punk immediately takes to the skies as soon as he notices that Kakeru is using those slightly slower medium buttons, more susceptible. Starts taking to the skies, catches him trying to walk back though. And we're in the corner.
For loop time. No button pressed. Remember that with 3 bars on Punk's side, you can't really jump back from Kakeru, because the level 3 interaction could happen anytime. Punk with a jump in, not anti-air, it's gonna be more pressure. Kakeru holding it for now. All right. Wants the max, and of course, he's gonna get the drive gauge back. Punk is back to square one.
So the drive gauge lead and the life lead. Punk has everything he needs. This is a one-touch situation.
Yeah, doesn't need much more than the one.
Yeah, because he's got 2 drive flush cancels if he needs it. 1.
Second.
There you go.
And that's CA as well. That should be enough.
And we are going into a game number 3 with Punk in the lead. Cruising, looking to break that 3rd place curse. He might get the grand finals. People have been chomping at the bit for. 2 of the very best players in the world right now, looking in the best form. That's what we want to see in grand finals. A lot of the time you don't get what you want, what you expect in these grand finals at these major events. There's someone to throw a spanner in the works, but Kakeru could still possibly do that. We've seen 2-0 comebacks before at this very event. Are we going to see one again? It's going to be a big ask from Kakeru.
Yeah, Punk is looking comfortable. Like there is something that activated in Punk since he, especially since he beat Mena, right? Beating his demon the way he beat BigBird right after, and now he's looking to do the same to Kakeru, but the perfect parry to throw back to the corner. Kakeru finally getting an offensive play to put Punk under pressure, but Punk escaped the corner once again.
That roundhouse, such a good poking tool, just keeping Kakeru pinned into the corner, but he does find a way out, puts the ball down.
Yeah, Punk pressing a single button, man, just waiting for Kakeru to finish his drink.
Oh
no! Not gonna kill just yet. 1 touch.
Oh, yeah, jumping back in the corner is a big risk here. Oh my God! Just missed. Just misjudged the spacing on that dive kick, and Kakeru gladly takes the whiff punish.
Yeah, Punk was maybe too eager to close the round there. Kakeru's patience pays off this time. He gets the opening, sending Punk straight to the corner. He's building that 3rd bar. Yeah. Next hit can do a ton of damage for Kakeru. Maybe just holding it. No, he will use it immediately.
It's going to give him approximately drive gauge parity and an enormous life lead. Yeah. And also, if Punk's going to bring this back, he's going to spend the critical art. He's not even going to get an opportunity to.
What a dominant round for Kakeru.
Yeah, closes out that 3rd game. Stopping the momentum.
Kakeru is definitely one of the crowd's favorites, man. The crowd chanting his name as Kakeru is looking to meet Punk's space. But 1 game was mighty important. The game gets out of the dive kick range.
I would love to see the stats on Punk winning games in which he wins the 1st round. I think if Cammy can win the 1st round in a game without having to spend little or any of her super gauge, her having access to critical art, which would close the game out, is such a huge advantage for her. But the moment it's looking like it's going to be another perfect KO from Kakeru, and you could not have a bigger swing in momentum. So, man, what has changed?
What is happening, Logan? Exactly what has changed? Punk's offense is just not working anymore. Kakeru still playing the same patient gameplay, but this time he finds the opening in his opponent. The defense is correct, but the stand roundhouse is always a threat on Punk's side. Another dive kick blocked. And Punk is trying to whiff punish, right? To see these sweeps, trying to catch one of Kakeru's limbs, but he's not taking this risk yet. Oh!
That was beautiful, and again, immediately Punk shows that OD cannon spike, and he's out of the corner.
Yeah, now we go. A bit more fireballs. I like the anti-air. Kakeru is trying to be unleashed, but Punk challenges him correctly.
Yeah, great challenge on landing.
And now we're back to footsies. Both of the players not taking a risk. You can feel the tension in this one, of course, as BigBird's waiting to see who will be his opponent for grand finals. Kakeru puts Punk into the corner, and this time no parry again into the back
Nice
jump. That's good.
And he's completely mitigated that level 2, and he jumps out of the corner as well. That's a huge win for Punk in this situation.
Yep, because without bar, Kakeru will need the 1 extra opening to close this game and give us a game number 5 in this losers final. Punk just needs 1 hit to go to next round. He tried, but no conversion, and just like this, Kakeru closes 2 games in such a fast fashion, Logan. Game 5 we go. 1 game to go to grand finals. And of course, we mentioned before, $100,000 difference in prize pool for this one game.
One of the things I'm noticing is Punk is absolutely not having any luck here with the dive kicks now. He was getting so many punish counter dive kicks, catching the recovery of Kakeru's normals in the first couple of games. And he's also not able to get in range to land that crouching medium kick, which he can drive rush cancel off of as well. But now he is in close. There's the OD amnesia. Oh, he gets caught low. Yeah, back to the start of the platform you go.
Oh, and again, the drive rush. I love this, the manual triggering of the portal, and now a bit more pressure for Kakeru. He's looking to offer himself match points, but the drive reversal
there's
from
the
Punk
air
again.
He checks the spin knuckle, and it's somehow set point to Kakeru from 2-0 up. We said that we've seen these situations before, a 2-0 lead being run back, and Kakeru now has set point. There's the opening, and he's going to get the drive rush extension, puts Punk back into the corner and sets the portal, catches him in the shard, and it's a big life lead. The spin knuckle whiffs, and it is a huge life lead now here for Kakeru. Punk's going to need something very special to bring it back. No, the crouch fish, punish counters on landing, and that, ladies and gentlemen, the big grin on Kakeru's face